Hello everybody and welcome to another Minecraft video. Today we're playing Let's Build Episode 3. So as you can tell, I have decided to put paths along the world, and these paths are probably going to look like this. I think this is probably the best path, and I know you've all seen these paths being done before. I will admit they're not my idea. You've probably seen them off all your favourite YouTubers, but the reason why I chose these paths are because these are all blocks which mobs cannot spawn on. So even though I have a different sort of type of block that is not bedrock here, mobs will not be able to spawn on them. So that is the main reason why I decided to go with this style of path instead of just a standard block. Also, it looks quite nice having a sort of a downwards bit. It kind of makes it look like a road, I think. Then again, people walk on sort of this bit generally, but you know, it's fine. Anyway, so Let's Build is pretty much, if you didn't realize, a series that I like to build huge awesome redstone contraptions, or maybe not the hugest of contraptions, but at least the best and most efficient ones. And the last episode, what we did was we finally went around and started to get built and started in this series, and we went ahead and built a mob spawner. So feel free to check that episode out. But the reason for this mob spawner was mainly for like our own testing purposes, so we could like test which blocks mobs can and cannot spawn on, things like that. Although I'm probably not going to do that because that is Static's idea for his one, and I didn't really want to steal his idea or anything. But there's loads of different things we can test with that pretty much now. That was just the first thing that came to my head. Although I want to do other things than just mobs necessarily, and I know not all of you may be interested in it. A lot of you are going to be probably interested in the mobs, and I agree, I'm probably more interested in the mobs themselves as well. So I will be doing a lot more mob stuff. But what I want to do right now is the second favourite thing of mine in Minecraft, which is sort of farming. And I know it sounds weird because I never actually do it in any of my videos, but I do like the concept of farming in Minecraft, and I don't know why I never really spend enough time putting like big farms out, but there's a lot of interesting farms out there, and I want to show you some of the new ones with the cocoa bean. So this lane here is going to be my farming lane. So the idea is that I'm going to have as many farming things as I can fit in this lane until I come up to the next junction, and I'll name it farming lane or something. I was thinking it'd be kind of cool if I like put junction names up, like I could maybe put it up there or something, although it wouldn't exactly fit there. But you know, it's just an idea. So let's get started on some farming ideas. So this episode may vary a little bit from last episode, because last episode we focused on the one project. However, this episode, the projects that we're doing, we may focus on a couple of different farming ones, because it does take about 3 minutes to make some of the projects. I'm going to start off with the first one, which is going to be for a cocoa bean farm. And I did make a fully blown tutorial which lasted like 5 minutes on this as well, but I'm just going to remake it here because this is a Let's Build series and it is all about making projects. So I think I'm going to make it here. And what my plan is for when it comes to an intersection would be maybe to, I'm going to have to throw these away because I need to pick them up again. Would be maybe just to go like that. Then do maybe how would I do that? I guess it would be like that, and then it'd be one of these and one of these and then one of these. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. And then I'll do that, 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 that. Get one of these again. Then I need to get this again. I'm really not prepared. No, that doesn't look good there, does it? Well, no, I guess we could just sort of leave it like that. I'll extend it out one more. And then we just simply step up to it. Although the thing is, it's too wide, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to have to vary it a little bit for the individual projects, and if I'm breaking things, may as well. I'll be back in a sec. There we go, thinking too long and taking way too much time from the video itself, so I decided just to skip it. Now let's get to work on the actual building of the cocoa bean farm. Cocoa bean farm, it's cocoa, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's cocoa. I always call it cocoa because where I'm from we call things like that cocoa instead of coca. I need to get in the way of calling it coca. But anyway, it's very simple to build, and I'm not necessarily going to, well, I guess I might as well talk you through it. So what you need to start off by doing is simply having 2 dispensers, then you dig down to place a piece of redstone, and then that's sort of, well, as far as we got. So next you want to get a piston, place it there, and another block to place there, then you get your lever. And that creates a sort of defense mechanism, stopping you from going too far forward or too far back. You know, it sort of gives you an area which you just walk up to, and that's it for the cocoa bean farm. Next, what you want to do is count 3 out, I believe, from here, and then you want to do that. Place torch down, place piston down, and place your jungle wood. Simples. And just let me double check, is that right? Yeah, that's right. And then you can just fill that in like that. And now you want to make a system that is called a T-flop. I might as well delete that actually for now, because it makes things a little bit easier. Oh, turn sunset, 1 second. There we go, better. So you want to create a T-flop now, and that is sort of a T-bud, sorry. And a T-bud is pretty much a bud switch that is combined with T flip-flop. And if you make it like that, that will mean that when you extend this piston here, which you can extend through a block update, it will power that there. And then when that's powered, what you want to do is bring it down to here, and that will cause the piston to judder when the piston extends back again, which is called retracts. That's it. So the idea is extends, retracts, breaks the cocoa bean. Simple, right? So now you want to get some glowstone, and that will not cut it. It looks like it's cutting it, but it really doesn't. And then you place your wire up there, stack up 2, put that there, that there, that there, and 3 across like that. Put 1 piece of redstone there and 1 piece there, and then you get a piston. I actually find now that 3 is probably the best timing for it, but it can vary depending on things. And pretty much what this does is that there creates the bud switch part of it, and that there creates the T flip-flop part of it, so it's called the T-bud. And once you do that, you want to place some glowstone here. That's not necessary, that's just for a bit of light, because it can get quite dark in here, so you don't have to if you don't want to. And now it's time to do some inversions. So the best way I find to invert this is to do this one like that, and to do the same on this side, I believe. Yeah, that's how you want to do it. And then you can simply just fill in all the gaps. So you want to do that, and as you can see, that extended that, so you want to do that again, so it sort of de-extends, retracts again. I always mess up that word. So yeah, there we go. And then I'm just going to fill in all of the sides just to make it like extra neat. So I'm just going to fill it in simply like this. So anyway, while I'm doing this, I might as well ask you guys, how do you find the series, and like what would you want to see me do more of? That could be an issue. I need to find a web. There we go, that's fine. No, it's just because that retracted it, or it extended, so I need to retract it again. But how do you like the series? And also I kind of want to know what you guys sort of want to see in the series, like what type of things do you want to see me build. I guess that's sort of fine to leave it like that. Would it be? I'll do one more there. What do you want to see me build? Do you want to see me build more mob spawning things, which I think I actually kind of want to see myself build a bit more of as well, or want to build myself a bit more of as well. Or do you want to like me to do things like this, like cocoa bean farms and stuff like that? But yeah, anyway, so that's the main cocoa bean farm done. So now I need to head into survival mode, which will take 2 seconds. No, I don't need to go in survival mode right now, and I forgot the cocoa beans. So I want to just get rid of all this stuff in my inventory. And Sorry, did I say cocoa beans? No, I didn't mean that. I meant bone meal. So I've got cocoa beans and bone meal now, and I noise changed to survival mode. There we go. I want to put cocoa beans in here and bone meal in there. Then I'll get one piece of cocoa bean from there and put those in there as well, I guess. And now I can let the magic happen. So let's have a look. There we go. It seems to be a tiny bit slow. We should see if we can make this a bit faster by maybe switching the delay up there. But it's fine. So let's have a look. How many cocoa beans do we have? So yeah, we got 49 using just that, barely anything, right? Now let's head back into creative and quickly lower this, and let's see if that will work any faster. Game mode survival, that's what I want to do. Put all those back. There we go. Put up our border again, and let's try this one more time. Yes, that works a lot faster. The one issue with this is that sometimes it can do that, and that's the big issue with this mode, and then it completely messes up. So no, it probably is better on 3 then. There we go. Yeah, so let's keep it on 3. Although, while saying that, I have had more successful runs with 2 sometimes than 3. So it sort of depends on your system, sort of how it's built, and to be honest, I'm not really sure why that happens, because theoretically they are all the same. So you might as well sort of have it that like they all would be the same, but I don't know, I guess they don't always stay the same. And I'm just going to add a little bit of a personal touch here. Instead of glowstone, I'm going to use a redstone lamp, and I need to get some sort of signal from that. How could I get a signal? What I could do is, if we get a block here, block there, yeah, that'll be fine. Get some redstone, and then put another block there. I can kind of just go like, okay, no, that wouldn't work then. How can I do that? I've kind of messed up the system here. There we go. How could I do that? What I could do is I could bring it out, I guess, from there. That may look a bit weird though. Yeah, it does. You know what, we'll keep it glowstone. I think that would be call for the better. So let's keep it glowstone. Glowstone. And there we go. Cool. So now that we have all that done covered, what I want to do is just cover this up finally with half steps, so mobs obviously cannot spawn, because remember, the whole idea of this world is to have a high efficiency in mob spawning in areas that I want them to spawn, and that means sort of getting rid of all mob spawning possible anywhere else. So by doing that, it does not allow mobs to spawn, meaning that we can get great spawning rates in places like there, or maybe if we even were using like doing things with spider spawners or skeleton spawners and things like that, which I do plan to do in the future. It'll be very nice and simple, and nothing will be able to spawn anywhere, and therefore we technically get higher spawning rates there. Although I don't think it works as well in spawners as then it does in actual mob systems. So let's put that in there. Don't know why I need to put that up, but I just think it looks nicer with it up. And let's get started on our next farming system, and I want it to be again a very simple and small one like that. And I think, like, I know you can get dual ones that are dual cocoa bean and wheat, but I think what I want to do is a cocoa bean one and a wheat one, and then I may do a dual one there. Even though that sounds a bit pointless, we do everything in this series, so might as well, right? Do you know what might be interesting? If we had it sort of like in a lane type form. So like right here we could have the other one, which is just the normal wheat one, and then we could have it here like the mixed one, which is the cookie maker. I think people are tending to call it, because it makes cocoa beans and wheat, which then you make cookies with. So we may do that. I think that'll be kind of interesting. And I think a lot of people are seeming to refer to the Cookie Monster, which is kind of cool. Generic B is definitely one of them. He like based his entire thing around a Cookie Monster's head, which is kind of fun. and interesting. So I don't know, we may do something, but I'm gonna need to extend this road out a little bit. I could just MC edit all this stuff, but you know, we'll do that maybe later. So now we're moving on to the wheat farm. The wheat farm is just simple as the other one, but it's a little bit different in the process of making it. So simply, I've just got my CM defense set up here, and then what you want to do is you want to place block, break that block, sorry, and then dig down one more and get a sticky piston, and then you want to get a block of dirt. There they are, and simply place that like that. Then you want to break that block twice and do that, and place 2 redstone like that, and then a torch. Now for a familiar thing that you're used to by now, hopefully, that is the bud switch, or the T-flop thing I made. Or like it's the same sort of concept of it anyway. And what you can do then, place a block like that and some redstone on top of it, and then when that block there, or when the piston extends, it powers the redstone. Once you've done that, you want to connect that system like that, and then, or connect that wire to that system, and then you also want to bring it up one like that, and then bring it up again, connect it like that, and then to a torch. Then you want to put a block here to place a repeater on, and you also want to put a block here so that the repeater can pick up the signal, and put a block there. Now you want to get redstone wire, and obviously you want to get a repeater as well. There we go, repeaters. And that repeater should pick up the power, and that then creates the bud switch in your T-flop, T-bud. I always say that wrong. Pretty much what that allows is for it to cancel itself out when it has a block update. So pretty much it allows you to do that. And as you can see, the block there also lowers. Okay, I appear to have some sort of bug though. It's because of that, right? It doesn't really matter though, as long as that's up, which it always will be. What did I just do there? Oh, silly of me. As long as I have a block, the block up there, it should be fine. It does kind of cause a little bit of interference just because I have it so close. In the video that I learned to do this from, you weren't actually supposed to do this sort of defense setup, but I just prefer that one, and it should be fine. But pretty much what I'm trying to say is that it sets up the bud switch, and as you can see, this doesn't go down until the second update, so that is for the placing and breaking of the crop. Now you want to hook up the dispensers to your design, and that's very simple. You just need to bring across the redstone torch from there and put it there, and then simply you just want to invert it so that the signal changes, and put a block there so that it's attached to the torch. And now it's really cover up time, because you want to make it look nice and neat, obviously. And I think I'm going to be joining these two buildings together in the future, but for now it's fine. I can just leave it like that. So let's just do this. And where's this end? I kind of want to keep it on the same line. Why would I do that? Oh well, it should be fine. But I'll just extend it out one more then. It doesn't look as perfect as I'd like it to, but it looks fine. There's no real way around that, to be honest, because you need that redstone wire there. There's not much other places that you can move it without messing up the system. So there we go. Now that is pretty much the system done. You also will need to have a water source block near this, because obviously the dirt needs to stay tilled. So I'm going to put one. Where's again? Then let's see, it's there. Okay, so I'm going to put it right here. How I'm going to do that is just the easy way, by getting out a bucket and putting it down. Let's see, there we go. Bucket, put it down, and that's really it, to be honest. So I'm just going to cover this all up fully. Be back in a sec. And there we go, that's it really finished. So just remember to put your seeds in there and your bone meal in there, and close off your area just to make it look nice. You also have to dispense or till your land, just so that you can place the seed, and remember to put the water in there so that it doesn't go untilled. And then you simply just do the same thing. You just continue hopping like that, and just hold down the right mouse button, and you get pretty much unlimited wheat until your bone meal runs out, obviously. But you know, if you have like a skeleton system, you should be sweet in bone meal. And oh, appears that I came across a small glitch there. Wow, what happened there? Bone meal apparently got put in the wrong position. Okay, let's see. Try this one more time. Okay, there we go. Okay, it seems to be working. I think. Okay, the issue is I'm picking up some of the seeds from there, so I kind of then would need to have a little bit further away. Maybe that may be a bit more ideal, but it's fine because I can just stand a bit further back, obviously. So let's see. Let's put this back in here. So yeah, nothing actually went wrong. It was just that I have it too close to my system, and then I'm picking up the seeds, but it's fine. So I just need to like stand here, then it works fine. And yeah, pretty much just unlimited wheat. Then I go boom, pick up my wheat. Okay, there. So two very simple systems. One that makes cocoa beans for us, and one that makes wheat for us. Interesting. So what can you make with wheat and cocoa beans? Oh yeah, cookies. Way! Although there is a slight issue. That would mean me going to have to go to two machines. So is there a more efficient way of doing this? Yeah, there is. You can get combined versions. Let's have a look at that. So, making the combined cocoa and wheat farm is the exact same as sort of this first one here, except with a couple of very minute small changes. So first of all, what you want to do is start off with the same setup as last time. And is it during night? Yes, it is. That's better. And then you dig down two, put one there, put two down there, put that there, and do that. There we go. That is the same, right? However, you put a dispenser there, and that is for the extra cookies or wheat sort of one, depending on which one you're building here. Like sort of which one you put as your dominant one. Doesn't really matter. Just ignore what I just said there. And then what you want to do is go out to here like that. Remember, like last time with the cocoa bean farm, where you do that, and then you put your jungle wood down. Well, you do the same thing here, except you also want to dig down to there and place that there and put that there. So that is for the wheat, and then you just want to place two parts of redstone like that. Interesting, right? Yeah. And then you want to go ahead and do the same thing as last time by making your T-bud. Set it right this time. And just simply make it again. You've seen me make these 50,000 times this episode. I need another piece of glowstone, and there's a piece of glowstone up here. I love pick block. So then go back over here, and then I place another piece of glowstone right here. Put one there and there. Simple, right? There we go. So then we do the same thing where we tar up two, block there, one there, one there. Oh, if I can reach. One there, and three along the edge. Oh, nope, broke my torch. Three along like that. And that is sort of the basic setup done. Then you do this again, obviously, and set it to 3. And pretty much what this means is that when this block is extended out, the same thing happens as last time, but if you look at that dirt block there, it also goes down because they're pretty much attached to the same circuit. And then you attach your dispensers. Now the first one here is the same, as last time, although these two dispensers here, you're going to have to do some extra stuff with them. So in order to get the double effect of these, what we need to do is get this signal here and make a T flip-flop out of it, just a regular one. And fortunately this is very, very simple to make. All you need to do is get a normal piston, which I do not have on me. So where are the normal pistons? There they are. Then place that there, and then place another one there. Then you place two blocks like that, or sorry, one block like that, sorry, then two blocks on top of that, and then two things there, torch, and then one more torch, and break that block there. And then when that comes across it, that will charge that one, and then that will cause the switch, right? So let's revert that back. Now you simply just want to attach the two dispensers together, and simply you do that by placing a torch there, a block there, and that turns on that, and then that torch there, and then another block there, and that would turn on that one. And then you simply want to sort of just dig a little trench down here to there, and then the T flip-flop will turn this wire on, and it will pretty much invert the signals here, causing them to flip. And then because it's T flip-flop, it will sort of flip itself, so they will be alternating. Now I've made quite a big mess of things here, so I just want to fill in the gaps a little bit, like normal. Obviously you would also need to once again here place some, actually no, you can't do it there. You need to place some water somewhere. I guess the best place to put the water would be there. I'll do that in a minute. Let's just fill in the gap though first. So let's go, and we're gonna have to go out one more just to fully cover it. And then we do that, and because of that torch there, I don't really want that to be showing. How am I going to do that? What I could do is break that torch and block off, put a thing there, then put it there, then put another one there, and like that. And I think that should work. Hopefully it won't cause interference at all. So now we can block that off. Like that. Oops. And I'll just fill in the gaps here. You know what, actually that will probably not work, just realized. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build it one forward, and I know that's going to ruin the little bit of design that I put into it, but I'm just going to move the entire system back using MC Edit. So that should work out fine in the end. Anyways, a lot of people didn't seem to know what MC Edit was, which is kind of weird. I would have thought that MC Edit was sort of the well-known one. I know what World Edit is. I kind of can use it. I don't really know the commands or anything off by heart, because I don't really use it, to be honest. But I kind of I understand the basics of it, I guess. Like I know enough to sort of spawn in a sphere or something. Anyways, so yeah, I'm going to then cover this up and move it back. And just while I'm here, I better make sure that no mobs will be able to spawn in any of these blocks. They shouldn't be able to spawn that block there because it's constantly moving. But just to be on the safe side, I'll put a block there. Okay, there we go. Oh wait, no, it wouldn't anyway because not high enough. So that's cool. So let me MC Edit this over now. You know what? Because I can, I'm going to show you what MC Edit is like, because apparently a lot of people didn't understand it. So what you simply do is select your blocks, and I'm going to have to go down a couple. And you can do that by holding nudge there and by pressing Z on your blocks. I'm just going to go down 2 for the safe side, and then I press copy, and then that copies the selected blocks there. Then I can simply well, I'll just delete those blocks and input my system there again. And this doesn't have to be put in perfect because you can readjust it. So I want to move it back one. So there we go. And that is really it. So I can just do that, and that saves it. Then I can save the world, and I can exit. And then when I load up my world again, you'll see that the system is still there, but it's all been moved back one block, which is what we wanted. Now I'm going to need to add my water, so could I add it there? I think it should be safe to add it there. Never mind all that. That looked really big and bad, but don't worry, nothing actually happened there really. So I'm gonna have to do this. Make sure I don't get any wiring covered. Do this quickly. Nope, didn't do it quite fast there. There we go. And just double check. Yeah, water is in there, so it should be safe, and everything now works fine. Cool. So I just need to now cover up the remaining blocks, and that is now put out, which is not what we want. Oh no, I've done something bad there. The way to get around that actually would be, I can't. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, I'm just going to need to update this without having anything breaking. Oh wait, no, it fixed itself. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, so that's fine now then. Cool. So now time for filling. What you want to do, place your seeds there, cocoa beans there, and bone meal there. And finally, don't forget to till that block there, because I may have already done a shot while forgetting to till it. Yep, that's right, I did that. And now I simply do that, and then you want to sort of judder your effects, and you'll get both wheat and cocoa beans. Oh, it can actually be quite awkward sometimes to get the effect juddered, but it does work after a while. You sort of need to get the looking effect right. There we go. Oh, there we go. I still need to get better at aiming these, but it works. Then you just go in and collect your prizes, and that's it really. So I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. It wasn't too amazingly big or anything, but they were handy nonetheless, I guess. That's still not quite perfect, is it? No, I'm gonna have to move it back one more. I may add some design to this because this one's quite plain. Those ones have a little bit of design, I guess, because of the fact that you can see the dispensers and things on the first layer. So I'm gonna have to add something to that to make it look nice. But you can sort of see what I'm talking about in the fact that we have a sort of town as such, which I can roam about and have a cool look at all these inventions. Hopefully in the future, in the episodes, I'm planning to maybe start them in survival and stuff like that, and just simply walk around. And in some ways you could almost make a survival world out of this, even though it is theoretically incorrect to do that. But I could do some very cool things here. I could just sort of, well, I can't do that. I could like go here, get my cocoa beans, throw them like that, do that. But you know, you can see how simple this is to start. To be honest, I think I prefer the single aim ones because then you don't have to do anything. Am I out of bone meal? No, I'm not. Didn't fire for some reason. Oh well. There we go. There's the bone meal fire. I don't know what happened there. Some sort of system glitch, I guess. But anyways, so yeah, that's all I'm really going to do this episode. I'm not sure how long it ended up being or anything, but nevertheless, thanks for watching. Tell me in the comments below what you would like me to see, what you would like me to see me do. That didn't make any sense. Tell me in the comments what you'd like to see me do. I'm thinking probably this series may go down the lines more of like mob spawning units, because mob spawning units would make more sense, but feel free to say whatever, because I am happy to do really whatever. That is the whole point in the series. I push redstone to the limit, and I'm not really going to do that because I suck at redstone. But wow. Yeah, one problem with MC Edit is it can sometimes cause some lighting bugs, but it's fine. So thanks for watching, and until next time, see See ya. Kind of waiting for mobs to spawn here before I end the thing. The reason they're not is because I'm in peaceful. There we go. Okay, creepers have spawned. You'll like that now. Like the video. And I should also say that the world download updates with every video. But so really, until then, see ya.